1 in 7 adults and 1 in 5 children struggle with food insecurity.
Food banks statewide are seeing more people coming in, but with food prices continuing to rise, meeting that need becomes more difficult. Facing Hunger Food Bank CEO Cynthia Kirkhart says, on top of those larger price tags, they're also dealing with more uncertainty with the current government shutdown.
The longer that goes on, the more that we'll see, similar to the last shutdown, folks who have missed paychecks and have never accessed the charitable hunger relief system before. And then, we're facing down some other things, right? Further down the road, SNAP benefits and all that. So there's a real storm brewing.
Just last month, the U.S. Department of Agriculture announced the termination of the Household Annual Food Security Report, which has been in place for 30 years, referring to it in a press release as the, quote, redundant food security survey, saying it's costly, politicized, and it does nothing but fearmonger.
The cost of food is much higher even for us. So our dollars don't go as far. And without that donated product support from USDA and that product being based on good data, we're all going to fall down a little bit.
But Kirkhart says this annual survey is a way for food assistance programs nationwide to address the need as accurately as possible. It provides these programs with data to determine which areas are struggling with hunger most.
The absence of that kind of, really in-depth reporting just means that maybe we're missing the mark on what food insecurity is looking like in this country, across the country, as well as right here in our own backyards. And if we don't have good data, at the end of the day, we're not providing the best services on behalf of the communities at the center of our work.
She says, despite uncertainties, food banks statewide are continuing their mission to feed the most vulnerable.
We have the holidays coming up, and regardless of what's going on with the government or, what's going on in other places, we're going to stay focused on ensuring that children and families have good holidays and at least have enough to eat and not feel less than because they're hungry.